So, according to the guy, the reason Silver is a quote-unquote forgettable character, or barely used in the games nowadays, is because the fans didn't like his debut in Sonic 06 and the gameplay and the story were poorly done? Therefore, he's just a background character? What? So, by that logic, literally any character who is barely used anymore had a bad debut, and that's why they're background characters? You know, characters like Shadow and Blaze who happen to have a very likable and well-received debut Sonic games, to the point that that's the main reason Shadow is still around and even had his own game. And Sonic and Silver didn't even know each other. So what makes you think he's just gonna be all like, hey, let's cooperate someone I don't even know and just met? What the fuck is wrong with you, seriously?
Baby, I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it.
Yo, I hit the jeweler, got some goals. I sold a little weed, but I could never sell my soul. And when I'm in LA, you find me out in Lil Tote. Come a vocal with my ramen, I'ma need another blow. Let's go.
Okay. One word for this. Shallow! So, why are people still acting like Silver's still got a lot of hate? So my question is what made you like Silver the first place? Fans say they don't like a voice of a character. He doesn't like about him. It's not So let me get this straight. You're saying Silver lacks critical thinking and believes anything someone says, which happened in only one fucking game, as far as I know. Can you even call yourself a Silver fangirl when you can't even accept his flaws? What the fuck is wrong with you, seriously?
Dying for the right cause is the most human thing we can do.
You're such a
fucking
oh, I love it. I'm a sick fuck. I like a quick fuck.
Hey everyone, welcome to my video. If you couldn't tell, I'm pretty sad. In this current moment of my existence, I am a sad boy, okay? I am a full-on sad boy right now. I'm bringing out some Juice WRLD, some Lil Peep, some XXXTentacion. I'm busting out the breakup movies, you know what I'm saying? Which, by the way, just now, I looked up, like, some lists on the internet, like, top 30 movies to watch to get over your ex, or, like, top 50 movies to get over a breakup. And Blade Runner 2049 was not on those lists, which is a national crime. Blade Runner 2049 is a breakup movie, and I implore you, next breakup you go through, if you're having girl problems, turn on the Blade Runner. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. But I digress. Let's move on. So, this might be the single most depressing video I make thus far, because we are talking about the fall and decay of someone for the longest time, up until like recently, I looked up to. This is a person who went from being one of my favorite Sonic YouTubers and a person that inspired me to do this channel to the very thing she critiqued.
Dark days are here.
Sonic93.
From the ashes of
AkaiDalia.
the fires are raging, and
The Sonic fan base
is burning.
What do you want?
I can see that same fire in your eyes. Before this night is through, that fire will consume you.
The Sonic fan base.
We'll need a new savior, a new guardian, a new
Sonic93.
It's a very cautionary tale, and honestly, it makes me sad. Absolute sad boy hours. So on today's video, we'll be discussing the fall from grace of Sonic93. Before I begin though, I have to say, this is honestly a really hard video for me to make. And I mean that as genuinely as I could possibly mean it. To quote the no longer good content critic, I really didn't want to do this.
You were sucking dick for a foreign car.
Don't you love me?
eyes were green.
On March 6, 2013, a landmark video came out called AkaiDalia Rant, and it shook the world. This was a video that exposed a cringy Sonic fan, and while that wasn't anything new in the YouTube community, this was a post-Blackbuster Critic era, and we didn't have a whole lot of people roasting Sonic fans anymore. And then suddenly, Sonic93 and Amy-chan come out with this video, and it's a rant on a Sonic fan, and a pretty darn informative one too. The video included two people, Sonic93 and Amy-chan, ranting on this AkaiDalia figure. Now, AkaiDalia, now known as Cobalt Pie, is a fucking furry, but also, she would draw her character, Akai, in very scandalous positions and doing very lewd actions with Sonic the Hedgehog. And some of her images were straight up porn. Let's not beat around the bush here. And the bigger problem was that she wrote her character as a Mary Sue, and she hated Amy Rose, even though her character of Akai was literally just a Mary Sue version of Amy Rose. Her hatred of Amy Rose got so far that she drew numerous pictures of her self-insert character bullying Amy Rose. One picture specifically includes AkaiDalia standing in between Sonic and Shadow, while Shadow points a gun at Amy Rose. And he also remarks, "What the F***K you looking at?" Now that's what I call gang violence. Oh, hey, Shadow, how you doing?
Fuck Batman.
Now, there were numerous problems with AkaiDalia, and we could sit here all day talking about them. For example, how she draws Sonic less like Sonic and more like Lil Uzi Vert. I mean, look at how swole her Sonic is. He looks like Frank Miller's Batman.
Hey, yeah. Feel me, I had to hop in a different booth on these niggas. Yeah. Hey, Foot up, bitch, with my dick. Ride that pussy like a sick. Yeah, fuck you mean, I'm me, so my dick. Yeah.
We could also talk about how she was a narcissist and how she couldn't handle criticism. But I'm not, because Sonic93 and Amy-chan already did that. Now, there are problems with their earlier rants. For example, audio. I cannot hear Amy-chan for the life of me.
So if you're an Akai fan, please don't be offended. We don't hate Akai herself. We both think that she is a good artist.
However, over the course of a year, the two of them were able to improve amazingly. Were their videos perfect? No, no video is. But there is a distinct evolution in quality from the AkaiDalia rant and the AkaiDalia Returns rant. For one thing, you can actually hear Amy-chan this time.
Now, Akai, when we said talk to us, we didn't mean act like a child trying to offend us. It won't work, since it's hard for people to take you seriously with everything you say anyways.
But furthermore, their points are stronger, their videos were longer, and while they were using Windows Movie Maker, it's an example of using your limitations to create something good. I've said this before and I'll say it again. You don't need this big, huge, giant, complex editing program to create something great. Grade A Under A used Windows Movie Maker and Microsoft Paint, and his content is like on par with like huge YouTubers. And Sonic93 and Amy-chan are great examples of YouTubers that use Windows Movie Maker to create something great. These videos were highly influential in the Sonic community. They practically brought back Sonic fanbrat ranting during a time when no one else was ranting on Sonic fanbrats. And they might have inspired a young LEGO minifigure you all know and love. However, the AkaiDalia videos alone isn't what brought Sonic93 and Amy-chan to Sonic stardom. They had to follow that 11-part AkaiDalia series with something truly great. And they did. Did you ever hear the tragedy of Yoshi Wii 1?
Don't pull up at Tilted just to tussle with me. You know how I like it when you lose into me.
This was a guy who was essentially True Love Hard 94 before True Love Hard 94. This was a guy who, no joke, compared Sonami to Christianity.
He also goes too far liking Sonami that he compares it to religion, since he's pretty much a Christian.
Attacked numerous anti-Sonami groups, even though they did nothing to him.
An example of his butthurtness would be at this anti-Sonami group. Now, the people in this group never did anything to him, never attacked him for being a Sonami fan, nothing like that. But since they don't like this pairing, Yoshi just came in out of nowhere, saying that they need to grow up and stop hating on my Sonami.
And has this weird personal hatred towards Ian Flynn because of Sonali.
You're wasting your time, apparently, reading the comic just to get butthurt that there's no Sonami in there and there's Sonali instead, and because of your fan-buddy attitude and unhealthy obsession with the couple, you gotta state lies about Ian Flynn, the writer of the comic, by saying he doesn't care about Sonami fans or Amy fans, he's a Sonali worshipper. And the worst lie you ever said about him is that he's worse than Michael Bay.
And on top of all of that, he was just an all-around creepy dude. Some examples of his creepiness include wanting to bang Arthur Reed's mom.
Let's see about what I think of Jane. She is one of the hottest cartoon moms out there. She had 3 kids and she still has her figure. Those jeans she wears really bring out her curves.
What the fuck?
Arthur's Lucky's got a hot mama.
What the fuck? Also, on that note of moms, Yoshi Wii 1 apparently was probably into incest.
He faved a picture of a self-portrait that an artist did. The only thing he said about it, and the only reason he faved it?
Oh my god, that looks just like my mom.
And now recently, he commented on a picture with 4 couples in it. Sonami, of course, why else would he be here? Ash and Gary from Pokemon. I have no idea who those people are.
Are those the characters from fucking Meet the Robinsons? I forgot that movie even existed.
And Mario and Luigi. Obviously, those 2 are brothers. But here's what Yoshi said.
Well, Luigi can get away with kissing Mario since they are brothers. And Sonami is my OTP.
Yikes. And like Akai before him, he was absolute shit at taking criticism.
A person had linked Yoshi to a picture that a girl made for him. Look at this. Isn't this adorable? She explained that she wanted to help him out with his own design for Amy. You know, that anorexic thing, because, you know, that design of his makes no sense. She said that she had spent an hour working on this, and it was meant to be just a friendly, neutral greeting. Now, isn't that really nice of her, to go out of her way to do something nice for him? Well, you know what this butthole did? No thank you, no nothing. He threw a fit and reported her picture for plagiarism, because get this, according to Yoshi, she had stolen his original design for Amy because she didn't ask for his permission to draw it. And he blocked her.
Wow, what a great guy, am I right? So, long story short, AkaiDalia took a break from DeviantArt to improve herself, and while she's still drawing Sonic furry porn, she's not demonizing Amy Rose anymore. So A+ for effort. And meanwhile, Yoshi Wii 1 shut down his DeviantArt account. Good riddance, I say. And as for Sonic93 and Amy-chan, the 2 of them rose victorious. And we couldn't wait for a new rant video from them. So we waited patiently, and we got... nothing. Practically nothing. I mean, okay, we got something. I mean, if you count an 8-minute slideshow and a short update as something. But I can't be that harsh. I mean, come on, what's wrong with it? It's them showcasing fan art, and I love fan art. I mean, I'm using fan art right now for my talk sprites, whatever they're called. By the way, credit to NerdGray for these talk sprites. They're really fucking awesome, and you should really check her out. She's super cool and super talented and super chill, so make sure you check her out, my boys. And not only that, but more rant videos are teased by Sonic93 herself.
Maybe me and Amy-chan will have some use for your gifts. We've used some of them in our rant videos, and who knows, maybe your gift will be next.
Who cares if it takes 30 million years? I mean, at least they're not selling out. At least they're not Casey Neistat, who frickin' pumps out a video like 3 times a week.
Sound like Casey Neistat, how to blend in society. No, Casey, put the club down. Ooga booga.
So, there you go, he's caught now.
Canon ATD.
So,
me fly, big metal bird.
Okay, I guess we'll just wait then. I mean, they just can't dip on their audience. Optimism is key, my dudes. So, next video comes out, and it's a minute-long TMNT clip. Okay, that's fine. It's a short little side video. I do that all the time. Next video for sure, right? Nope. It's a showcase of her fan art. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna skip this video and wait a little bit. Maybe next video? Nope. One of my fave Mikey and Ralph moments. Twit. Maybe after that? Nope. Sonic Adventure 2 Let's Play. After that? Nope. It's a Son Amy tribute video. My favorite Son Amy moments and hints X333 XXX Tentacion. Truly my favorite shipping with the best fan base.
And this time, it's gonna be about one of my biggest OTPs of all time.
But Dumbsville, not all Son Amy fans are bad. Yeah, you think I don't know that? But Dumbsville, you said you'd be taking a break from Son Amy. Well, here's the thing. Son Amy isn't the problem here. But we'll get to that in a minute. So, the whole Son Amy thing happens. And then the next video comes out, and it's finally a rant on Shadouge. The shipping. Well, okay, that's fine, I guess. There might be just a fan rat route. It's gotta be good. It's these two guys, Amy Chan and Sonic93. They know what they're doing. Oh, what's that? Amy Chan isn't in it? Oh, well, that's okay. I mean, you know, Sonic93 can do her own thing. You know, she's competent enough. I mean, you know, Batman doesn't need Robin. You know what I'm saying? Maybe next video. Oh, it's more artwork from her. I'm just gonna skip it again, I guess. I mean, you know, it's not bad art or anything. It's not that I don't like art or anything. It's just that, you know, it's not for me. I came for rants. Maybe the next video will. Oh, it's just Sonic Adventure 2 Let's Play again. TMNT moment. TMNT moment. TMNT moment. Hey, what's this? Huh. I don't remember this video. Wait a minute, was this when I lost interest in the channel? Nope, I never lost interest. I mean, come on, Dumbzil, this is Sonic93 we're talking about here. This woman inspired you. This was your senpai. This is your senpai. Remember when Sonic93 commented on your video, your True Love Heart Part 2 video? That was an epic Fortnite win. For real, that was like a moment where I was freaking out. That was one of the happiest moments for me, seeing a YouTuber you look up to comment on your video. This is a person who has inspired me. This is a person who I look up to, for real. I would often dream of collaborating with this person. No joke, I'm serious right now. I've talked to her in the comments before. She's a genuinely cool person. She's super sweet and super nice. There's nothing wrong with her, is there? I mean, let's give this video a chance. What could possibly go wrong?
And also, a big warning. I possibly am gonna do a lot of inappropriate noises.
Nope, not doing that. So, instead of that, let's give one of these art videos a chance. I mean, there's a Sonic character in it, and I don't know anything about TMNT. Like, who are these guys? You got a Leonardo DiCaprio, Michael Jordan, Optimus Prime, but you give me this picture and I'm like, oh, that's Silver the Hedgehog. I know who that is. Of course I do. So let's give this video a chance. It can't be that bad.
Why don't you let us see the feelings that you hide?
What the hell was that? You mind explaining to me what this is? Why? Why? Why has God forsaken us? Why are you shipping yourself with Silver the Hedgehog and a Ninja Turtle? Sonic93, that's weird. That's not good. But Domsville, there's nothing wrong with having an attraction to a fictional character. You know what? To an extent, you're right. I mean, have you seen 2B? But there is a difference between having an attraction to a video game character and an unhealthy romantic obsession with a fake character.
There, that's for you. There.
But right now, we haven't gotten to any toxicity levels yet. I mean, at best, this artwork is just weird, but nothing toxic. I mean, it's not like Sonic93 would insult people for not liking a fictional character she's attracted to or anything. Wait a minute, what's this? It's no use. Sonic93 commentary? Now what the hell is this?
I'm sure most of the people who are involved in the DeviantArt community remember all the drama in the Sonic fandom a few years back.
I mean, there's always drama in the Sonic fandom. It's the Sonic fandom. There's not a day where there isn't drama.
Notably, the fiasco involving AkaiDalia, right? Of course you do. There was a plethora of videos talking about her and the antics she was up to on her old DeviantArt account. However, two YouTubers always stood out to me when it came to these videos about Akai, and those two were Sonic93 and Amy-chan. What I liked about their videos were that they were not only talked about her character, but also talked about her behavior towards others. It was honestly much more refreshing than people screaming, "Your OC is rigged!" However, over the last couple years since I discovered them, they seem to have been doing their own separate things. Amy-chan is in a healthy relationship with her boyfriend Gmodspar, while Sonic93 is doing something, alright.
Oh, so that's where Amy-chan has been. She's been sucking off her boyfriend. Didn't even say goodbye to us. You know, I'm happy she's in a relationship and she's healthy and happy, but frickin' I can't say I ain't salty either.
One thing that stood out to me was that during her old Akai rants, she demonized Jane for shipping her character with both Sonic and Shadow.
Yep, I remember that.
But apparently she's shipped herself with Silver and Raphael from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yep, we've been there.
Not only that, but she seems to dislike Blaze the Cat in the same manner Jane did years ago with Amy Rose, because the character gets in the way of their shipping.
Wait, what?
But what caught my eye for the most part of this was when my friend sent me a video she made about the fandom for Silver the Hedgehog.
You know what? I think I vividly remember that video existing at one point. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Oh wait, no I can't. I wonder why. I really wonder why. I wonder if I can find the original video as well. Let me go on a search for it.
Fortnite.
Well, there are no re-uploads of it. The only person I know who would have the original video is the person who made the commentary video, Alduin Gijinka. So I did a bit of digging, and you know what I found? Her Discord. And I contacted her, and you know what she said? She didn't have the video anymore, but she allowed me to use her video. So that's good, I guess. It's better than nothing. But I don't want to end up lazily plagiarizing her video. So if you don't want the abridged version, go watch her video. But without further ado, let's see what's up with Sonic93. I'm sure the whole Blaze thing, she's just joking around. She can't be that obsessed.
With the gameplay, how slow he was, and was too optimistic and annoying? And has an annoying voice? What the fuck?
I wanna fucking kill myself.
I have never heard a fan saying they don't like a voice of a character, or especially how his debut was.
Darn, she is oddly angry. Is this usual? And her points are bad. They're actually bad. No way. No, this can't be. This can't be. I mean, you know what? It can't be that bad. At least she's not gatekeeping Silver. I mean, in the video, she brings up this DeviantArt journal, and the author is a huge Silver fan, but finds problems with the character. There's nothing wrong with that. And how does Sonic93 react to this journal?
What the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously? And she's supposed to be a Silver fangirl. What a fucking lovely fangirl we've got here.
Of course, the best way to respond to a random DeviantArt journal that talks negatively about a character you like, screaming at them and asking, quote unquote, what the fuck is wrong with you, seriously? Sounds like you're getting butthurt over a fake fictional character. I wonder who that sounds like. I wonder if there was a person you and Amy Chan talked about before that, you know, got offended over small things. You know, like the haters of a particular Sonic thing that they liked. Wasn't there a guy who attacked an anti-Sonami group because he got butthurt just by their mere existence?
Now, the people in this group never did anything to him, never attacked him for being a Sonami fan, nothing like that. But since they don't like this pairing, Yoshi just came in out of nowhere, saying that they need to grow up and stop hating on my Sonami.
Well, thank God Sonic93 didn't do any of that.
What the fuck is wrong with you, seriously?
At this point, I'm inclined to ask the same question to Sonic93. What the fuck is wrong with you, seriously? Why would you contradict yourself like this? You had a very, very clear message in your Yoshi We Won AkaiDalia rants. But now, all of a sudden, you're treating Silver like he's God. How is that okay with you? How do you wake up one morning and go, oh yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna insult a Silver fan because they don't like Silver enough.
I also really love how he's so sweet and saves others, but there are things that I hate about his personality.
Wait, what? Didn't you just establish the things you love about his character? And then the very next sentence, you change it into there are things you hate about this personality?
Wow, Albert Einstein, brilliant observation there. It's almost like Silver is a flawed character that could be improved upon and might be a waste of potential or something. Whoa, I know, such a groundbreaking revelation.
And I'm not saying you should view him as a perfect character, because no character is, nor should be, considered perfect and flawless.
And you know what? I agree with you.
But you contradict yourself big time if you use the word hate when you just said what you like about his personality and if you're a huge fan of Silver.
Jeez. So, you guys know that bomb-ass show, Stranger Things? That show is a fucking banger. If you ain't watching it, you gotta watch it right now. But there is one character in that show, and her name is 11. And in the first season, she's a very good character. There's a lot of mystery and interest surrounding her, and she's overall a promising character. Until Season 2 rolls around where they ruin it. Now, I don't want to spoil anything for those who haven't seen Stranger Things at all, but to make things brief and spoiler-free, Elle does a lot of things that turn her from the weird, isolated character she was in Season 1 into a fucking bitch. Season 2 Elle has to be one of the most self-centered, high-maintenance characters I've ever seen from a TV show. And I hate her character in Season 2. But I still love her as a character because of Season 1. There are things you can hate about a character and still love the character. I know, absolutely shocking revelation. Oh, and you want to know what's funny about all of this? Alduin Gajinka, the person who made the Sonic93 commentary video, actually DM'd the person Sonic93 attacked on DeviantArt and talked about how uncomfortable she was being called out on YouTube by a big YouTuber by expressing an opinion.
I understand she is a huge Silver fangirl, but I don't feel comfortable being on YouTube videos or in public, especially if I'm being talked about in a not good way. People should have the right to explain their opinions on what they dislike and like about a fictional character without being hated for, as long as it's not hurting anyone. It's unnecessary for the whole rant to be on a silly comment I made about what I like and dislike about Silver. It's almost like she was getting angry with me like I did something to her, but the only thing I did was talk about a character that doesn't even exist. I don't understand how she in the rant said that she was offended, and if you're, quote, messing with Silver, you're messing with me. It's a fictional character in a 3D graphics or drawing. He's just a piece of artwork, so it's no reason for her to get upset with me. Especially if I'm not doing anything to her or a real person or thing, then why am I being ranted on or hated on in this entire video?
Oh, whoopsie daisy! I accidentally cyberbullied someone. Good job! Good job! Angry? Of course I'm angry! This was my inspiration! If it weren't for this woman, you wouldn't have the Jaws Sonic Lover video, you wouldn't have the Goth Nebula video, or the Paul the Savage video, or the True Love Heart video. All of that would be gone if it weren't for this woman and what she's done for the Sonic commentary community. And then, out of nowhere, she goes full-on silver fangirl mode.
You offended me as a silver fangirl, big time! Basically,
I'm Monkey.
Gone on you with the pick and roll. Younger flame here, sicko mode. Make this here with all the ice on in the booth.
I like him. He's a good boy. Where is he?
Shit boasting.
you offended me as a silver fangirl, big time! Basically, if you're messing with him, you're messing with me! And you do not want to mess with me! Trust me on that!
Silver isn't that good of a character.
Once again, this is the hardest video for me to make ever, and I mean that. No joke, this is not a joke. When I started working on this video, I felt myself want to cry. I'm not joking here. That has never, ever happened before in the history of Dumbsville. But now, this is a transitional period. As my channel and myself grow, I have to face the music and put Sonic93 to rest.
What is wrong with you? Seriously? Oh,
Fortnite.
It's no use! It's no use!
Take me to your Xbox to play Fortnite today!
So, what did we learn today, kids? Silver the Hedgehog is fictional, so don't over-obsess about him. But, Sonic93, if you're watching this, I'd be down to collab.
No smoking in Tokyo. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Smoking in Tokyo. Smoking in Tokyo.